My name is Christina Towers, and I'm an assistant professor at the Salk Institute. My lab studies autophagy, specifically in cancer. And I am so excited to be a co-organizer of the 2025 Keystone Symposia on Autophagosomes and Endolysosomes. We will have a special emphasis on fundamental mechanisms as well as disease implications. Our meeting, we're so excited, will take place June 25th through the 28th at beautiful Whistler Mountain in British Columbia, Canada. While of course we know that autophagy is tightly linked with endosomes and lysosomes, we really haven't had a Keystone meeting that really brings these two adjacent fields all together. So I am super excited for this summer to work alongside with my colleagues, Dr. Rupert Beale and Lowen Murphy, to organize this meeting that really pulls together these two fields and really focuses on fundamental mechanisms and disease implications. We have an amazing lineup of speakers. I'm super excited about our keynote from Dr. Anne Simonson from University of Oslo. And even with this amazing lineup of speakers, I think what I'm the most excited about is our final session, which is actually titled What We Don't Know About the Autophagy Pathway. And it's going to be an exciting session that's really focused on sort of summarizing where we've come and where we still have to go in the field. And I'm excited to hear from some of the pillars in the field on these topics. I think we're going to have a really nice focus on fundamental mechanisms, a lot of structural biology and what we know about how that affects autophagosomes and endosomes and fusion with lysosomes. But we're also going to have a lot of really great sessions on the disease implications. And I think as we're moving forward and as we've gained a lot of this fundamental knowledge, it's now time to implement that knowledge into new therapies and new targets that we can use to treat in different diseases. So we're going to have sessions that focus on cancer and metabolism. We will also have sessions on neurodegeneration and infection and immunity and how we can leverage all the knowledge we've gained over the last several decades in these topics and really make an impact for patients. I think for the first time, really bringing these fields together, we'll understand how we can take techniques or technologies from this field, from the autophagy field, and how we can implement that maybe in the lysosome field. We can also take a lot of what's learned about lysosome diseases and their roles in disease and how that affects how we treat autophagy in different diseases. And so I really think pulling these fields together will allow us in the next several decades of research to move forward. And then finally, I think I'm really excited to bring in the next generation. We have a lot of junior PIs presenting at this meeting, and I'm excited for the next generation of faculty, but also the trainees that will then push our field over generations to come. To all the trainees, we can't wait to see you at this meeting. We have a lot planned to support our trainees. In addition to poster sessions, we will also be including short talks as part of our scientific sessions. We will organize a workshop on late-breaking topics and workshops for our rising star young investigators in the field. So please get your abstracts in. March 27th is the deadline for abstracts to give a short talk. And if you happen to miss that, please don't miss the June 4th deadline, which is the last deadline to get an abstract in to give a poster. I am a huge fan of Keystone meetings. I've been going to them since I was a trainee. And actually, one of the sort of key pieces of information that I needed when I was a postdoc, I had this data that I was really confused about. And it was actually at a Keystone meeting when I was like a second or third year postdoc. And I saw a presentation and I was able to go up to the speaker, have a chance to chat with them and really understand the biology there. And that actually changed the direction of my science. Until this day, I work on some of those topics that I learned about at a Keystone meeting. And I just feel like the smaller format at Keystone, where you get to chat with the presenters, you have dinner, you have all your meals with them, it's really the perfect place to take pillars in the field, allow them to interact with the next generation of scientists, which pushes the fields forward. And I think at some of the larger meetings, while they can be great, they really don't facilitate that type of interaction. So it is my favorite kind of meeting. I am super excited. I can't wait to see all of our trainees there.